is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it for the opening drive from their own territory. For a 4th down completion. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. The Gators moving quickly down the field here.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast and puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Going to hand it off to the back. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big gain, all the way to 36.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
To throw, it's Lagway. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Looking to scramble now. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's ball. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Almost out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Receiver in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Gators. They draw first blood in this national title game. Now, the national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Trying to find room. It's Young. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He hands it off from the gun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. That's caught. It's Horton. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On the run here, lets it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
And this this time it's complete.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries to get it to the running back. And the completion made. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Defense is coming after him. And that pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the option play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. What a catch! Touchdown, Florida. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle, it's Young. They get the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On the run, it's Young. Good enough for a fresh set of downs to spot the ball at the 40.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Pass caught, second down now. Looking for a receiver. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Going with the old counter run here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Run down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Down the middle, it's ball. Tackle is made, it's a short gain, well short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Physical run, earns the first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They're going to run it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. It's It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The shotgun handoff here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And it's caught! Touchdown! Tied!
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 17-14. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Aggressive ball. A deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Timeout call by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point is good. Makes it a 21-17 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
The Gators are in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's running out of time here. But down he goes. It's a sack. So a timeout is our top strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Florida.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. We get the second half started with the running play. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Hit just as he throws the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Horton. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart into position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They keep him off balance with a run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Touchdown, Alabama. A huge play here in the ultimate game.
Yes, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well. Looking to throw. It's Simpson.
Looking right, this one caught. But he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
Florida, 28. Alabama, 23.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Across the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it down the right side. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, and it falls incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's found some room at the 45. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Great move in the open field. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the last rush.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Throwing off play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Pressure is coming. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simpson. It's an out route, the catch made. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Florida. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. So the pick six is wiped away by the defensive pass interference. What a huge call there, and a big momentum shift. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Past the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
A fourth down completion to the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
7th play of the drive coming up. To throw, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's how you finish a play. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a 1-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And here's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So ball to the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. Oh, what a cut. Still going. Here he goes. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring it down.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought it down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Chewing clock with the running game. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense flexing your group and stretching your lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Florida 42, Alabama 30.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll throw it now. That's caught. It's Horton.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. The defense showing blitz here. 4th down completion to the left. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Simpson. Leans back and chucks it deep. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why he would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. He's looking deep again. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass not complete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Well, they had to have the score, but now, Kirk, national championship on the line. They got to get the ball back and score again.
You love to see the fight in this team. They're not giving up. They know what's at stake. They're trying to win this national championship, and when that score, they've got a shot. But now, really, it comes down to catching a break on the onside kick. The ball has to bounce right, and somehow you've got to recover it to give yourself a shot.
Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Working clock with the ground game. Breaking free at the 35. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And it's a kneel down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Florida Gators.